Whoa. What a sight to see. This thing is so fucking cool. Hello. Whoa. Oh, what are you doing?
Hello, fellow Galactic Federation members. Today we will discuss and analyze a U.A.P report from one of our fellow members. For now, I'm keeping his identity secret till I get confirmation to give him credit for this footage and testimony. I captured this footage on January 2nd, around 4 a.m. in Wales, Maine. The video shows a silent orb absorbing what appeared to be drones. My friend and I observed the phenomenon for over an hour. During this time, we saw at least 2 drones fly toward the orb and disappear. I managed to record the video by filming my friend's phone due to electronics malfunctioning. This event changed my perspective on UFOs entirely. Now let's start the analysis. Key observations. Orb behavior absorbing drone silent movement. Duration observed for over an hour. Technical issues. Electronics malfunction during the event. Contextual clues. Other witnesses, a friend was present. Additional phenomena, no sound, potential electromagnetic interference affecting devices. Metadata extracted from the original video file. These frames highlight moments of interest where the orb's appearance and brightness change. Observations from key frames. The orb appears to maintain its circular shape but varies in brightness and size. Some frames suggest additional points of light or objects near the orb. The orb's motion is discernible, potentially consistent with the testimony. Summary of the brightness and motion properties of the orb across the key frames. Brightness area. The orb's brightness area changes significantly, ranging from 52 pixels in the initial frames to over 106,000 pixels in the later stages. This suggests either expansion or an increase in light emission. Bounding box. The bounding box around the orb reflects its varying size, starting small 9x9 pixels and growing considerably up to 368x389 pixels. Centroid motion. The centroid center of the orb shifts across frames, indicating movement. It starts near the middle of the frame and shifts significantly in later frames. Key observations. The orb shows dynamic changes in brightness and size. Its motion path is not stationary, suggesting intentional movement or external influence. Brightness trends of the orb. The brightness area increases dramatically around the midpoint of the video, peaking at over 100,000 pixels. This peak aligns with the possibility of interaction, example, absorbing another object or emitting energy. After the peak, the brightness decreases but remains significant, suggesting the orb retains a high energy state. Observations. The erratic motion and sudden brightness spike align with the witness's testimony of the orb absorbing drones. These patterns may point to non-conventional movement or behavior inconsistent with known aerial phenomena. Comparison of the original frame with peak brightness and its enhanced version. Original frame, the orb structure and brightness are visible, but may lack clarity due to noise or low contrast. Enhanced frame, increasing contrast and brightness reveals more details around the edges of the orb and any surrounding anomalies. This peak brightness frame provides critical insight into the event and aligns with the witness's testimony of the orb interacting with objects. Analysis of surrounding frames. Enhanced frames. The sequence of frames leading up to and following the peak brightness moment shows clear changes in the orb's size and intensity. Frame 18 to 20, the orb increases in brightness and size significantly, peaking in frame 20. Frame 21 to 22, the orb rapidly diminishes in size and brightness, indicating a potential energy release or conclusion of an interaction. Brightness area trend. The brightness area rises steadily from frame 18 to frame 20, peaking at over 100,000 pixels in frame 20. A sharp drop in brightness follows in frame 21, with the orb returning to a smaller and dimmer state by frame 22. Observations. The sharp increase and subsequent drop in brightness area suggests a significant event or interaction occurred during these frames. The orb's behavior, expansion, peak intensity, and rapid contraction is consistent with phenomena involving energy transfer or object absorption. Potential explanations. While conventional aerial phenomena were considered non-adequately explain the observed behaviors, drones or known aircraft, the erratic motion, lack of sound, and light behavior do not match typical drone capabilities or aircraft lighting systems. Testimony states that the drones observed were absorbed, suggesting they were not independent objects but possibly related to the orb. Natural phenomena. Natural explanations like ball lightning, meteorological events for lens flare were considered but do not account for the silent absorption behavior or extended duration. Extraterrestrial or advanced technology. The behavior observed, energy dispersal, interaction with objects, and rapid motion changes aligns more closely with advanced or non-human technology. The phenomenon's silence, electromagnetic interference, and lack of visible propulsion strongly suggest an unconventional origin. Conclusion. This event constitutes a compelling instance of an unidentified aerial phenomenon, displaying characteristics not consistent with conventional explanations. The following factors strengthen the case. Witness credibility. The detailed testimony corroborated by video evidence adds significant weight to the report. Video evidence frame-by-frame analysis shows consistent patterns of unconventional behavior, including motion, brightness variation, and interactions. Environmental context. The rural location and minimal interference make this sighting particularly clear and unambiguous. Now I will leave you with a last note, and until the next time.
Forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.